They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Baker going to throw this right away. That's out to the flat for Akers. Finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Throwing quickly out wide. Atwell. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play call right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Mayfield on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And, Charles, when you think about what this defense has had to prepare for, they're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield going up top for Cup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot. And it's third down.
Watching their tape from last week, that's a couple of plays that we just saw there. There's some incompletions. It's key to win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield with it once more. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 Atwell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And he returns this to the 22. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
This really
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Chiefs at 7-3 now on the year. They've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hello. What up, Lee?
Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 37. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
What's an expanded?
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to be another 1st down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
And I could see the person that was in superbowl listening, so I don't know about all of that, but I don't want to pick the Bananas, but I'm not going to be able to easily get her appointments for it.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
What time
Teams
is it?
coming
6:30?
with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Did you find your
I didn't, but I didn't look under this. I didn't see anything. The TV was on. TV was on.
You really should find it sooner rather than later because the longer you let it go and the worse it gets.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November.
They
would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the...
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there.
Mahomes now to throw. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey with career touchdown number 70. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. A nice play design there with touchbacks. Looked good at the start, but the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but not executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here's Mayfield. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, Don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
To throw again on second down, Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and that brings up third down.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Okay, I see a couple of people, Marlon. I see you down in the sports. Hey, left-handed, I need you to call it now. We'll talk about the Eagles. You and Yada Bear, can you call it? Let's get it cracking on your platform.
And again, it's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Hardman on the return. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
It's an older man like myself. Maybe he had some type of sickness. I wish him well either way.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that while he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Following the interception, Mayfield trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, their first play. They give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen earlier? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. He's got a man complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Now Mayfield. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Hello?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Now, they said that she needed this thing, or...
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
They said that she needed to get this thing?
Go ahead and set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
At some point, you're going to need it.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
She's ready for it. If not, it's just to keep it out another 6 months. But they said, if, we evaluate her, and it seems like she does.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football. And
taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
This is a car. My keys are still in the ignition. Stop. Park the car. Sitting here talking to you. Literally park the car. She don't. Like, I don't know where you keep going in the parking lot. Now she's getting up, and that's the
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down and 4, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Mayfield looks to throw. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far in this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Rams have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Yeah, it's good, cuz. Shit, Corlin. But you about to get up.
Touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard
yeah, I'm
line.
up, man, over here. I'm in the game that I'm losing right now. It ain't a huge deal, but he do so many different things on offense, I feel like.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up first and 10.
It's a pass. Like, he got a crazy pass going on. He don't even run. I don't even know if he could.
Mahomes gonna
You said what?
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line.
Right now, it's 21-17. He up.
But he could not pull it in. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. That's complete to Tony.
Who, me?
And they'll get him down on the other side of
it's the third, the end of the third. I'm still rocking, man. I got a couple people. You said what?
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he
I was about to be close 40. I went into the
on
crowd.
third down, they're going to run for it here. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down and inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas
We're going in, cuz. I just took the lead, but you was going in.
Not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes. One of the
So I just took the lead. I just took the lead. But this the third. This the third time I got it.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just gotta figure something out.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
All right. Yo, bro. No, Mark is cool.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
You said what?
Mayfield on first down. And he is going to be taken down.
Yeah, what's good, bro?
Should be the final play of
Yeah,
this
you can hand me those
third
jackets to
Three quarters have come
play
and
some be on the
gone.
couch
We'll
now.
return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA
Hit that light
Sports.
for me. What happened?
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Mayfield. And this one is incomplete.
Nice, go to that.
Scheme going fire. Trying to create a chance for the big shot. And then take it. If he comes down with it, that's a huge offensive
Nice, go to that. My motherfucking game gonna be right. What you do is gonna be loose. What you mean?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it's going to be batted
Oh,
down. Go the other way with the football. No luck for the Rams as they fail
Really
here
tough.
on 4th down. And now possession's going to
Nah,
go
what
with
you
the
talking about?
football at the 20-yard line.
Hold on. It might not play while I'm on the phone.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defense side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a...
Oh, no, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As soon as he got through that bullshit,
so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the fourth. Boy, that was a big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On first down, Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
He probably focused.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Mahomes. Caught on the slant. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Kadarius Toney, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point.
He was in the area.
His guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So,
dude, I got my point
the drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time now on their side. I don't think they want to try to get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Mayfield to throw. Going up top for Cup. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown. This game's over.
I'm looking at the game so hard.
I just went right through it when they came back.
Fourth down, Mayfield. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it was strictly for pride.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed in intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. This adjustments usually it's just executing them. Because a game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week, you can still see it changes. Just a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half. That led them to victory.
So for the Chiefs, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now in the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
That was like 5 years ago. It might even have been longer than that.
Dang.
When was the last time I've been there? Not all the COVID, so that's 3 years already.
The Midwest and the West Coast, they gave everybody their asses to kiss.
What year her dad died?
Dicks to suck. Their dicks to suck. So why should anybody?
Actually, you know what? The last time I went down there, it might have been when her dad died.
Now, praise and hoop and holler. New York.
I don't really. It ain't like I really bang with the dad, but at least the dad would. He would engage. He would talk because he talked to a person. He just like being around people. Right. He ain't really give a fuck. He might have been racist, but
was he?
Yeah, both of them. I think he told all of them, y'all better not bring no nigga in my house. But when I met him, I guess he just didn't give a fuck. Like, it is what it is. Man. Like I don't really give a fuck. The mom, though, on the other hand, the mom will not come up here to visit her because We have black neighbors. I'm black. I got a black family up here. Like, nothing's gonna happen to you. What you think? I'm gonna invite you up here and I'm gonna let black people just attack you? Why would they be
They're
attacking
not
you in
even
the first
worried
place?
about you.
Exactly. Why would they be attacking you in the first place?
They probably think you attack you.
Or just crazy? Because I do. I think you crazy as hell. And I'm just being honest. Like, some of the shit you do, I'm like, yeah, this shit is crazy. Yeah, absolutely. When I visit them kids, the only way the kids is getting visited is if we go down there. And that's it. She'll go to the brother and sister house.
The who?
His brother and sister, she'll go to their house. In the other state, she'll go to their house real quick. Y'all live around white people. It's cool. It's fine. Liz asked her to come over and she started crying. I'm like, yo, this chick is crazy.
Who started crying?
The mom. This is why I be saying she's crazy.
She started crying about what?
That's what.
Bro,
I'm glad you asked the question that I ask every time. What the fuck is she crying about?
Yeah. And what's the answer?
I didn't. Liz be like, Mom, just stop crying. Mom, I just call you back. Liz, what you calling her back for? And I don't mean don't ever call your mom again. But why she crying? I don't want to hear this shit. And I know how you are. You gonna put that shit on speakerphone. I don't want to hear this shit at all. Because it don't even make no sense to cry.
That's wild.
When MC Hammer came on the Storm and Buckwild show, I think it was 2001, I showed him so much fucking love, he couldn't believe it. He said, man, you ain't no hater. He said, you a real nigga, man. Hammer.
Okay.
Hammer is, well, before I tell you about his concert, for those of you who saw him live when Oaktown 357 opened up and Hammer
He was on a 6-game winning streak. I forget it.
Who was that? That was
The Rams, 7-4. Now it was 7-3. I may be on a 2 or 3 game winning streak. Went 3, lost. That game didn't even get to play. Forced. That game didn't even get to play.
Losses?
2 of them. This one and this one didn't get to play. They was free sims because me and dude couldn't agree to the time, and I lost both of those games. But then one, it looked like every time I played, I won. I lost that game right there, and that was a 1-point game. But other than that, I won. Right now, it's a 5-game streak. He was on the 6 game, I was on the 4 game. He started out 1 loss was from the computer, 1 win from the computer, 2 losses from the computer, and then he played 1, and then 2 computer. Nope, 2 forced wins.
How you can tell? Oh, okay.
Indeed. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He was really on the 4-game winning streak too. The games that he played, but his team had 6 straight. Yeah, it was a wrap. And he probably sick because he was probably rusty. He ain't played the last 2 weeks. Yeah, snap that. You good? Yeah.
I was just thinking about it again.
I almost got 2K. I was thinking about it. Let me just say that. It would have had to convince me, and then he's going to convince me.
How many times you saw me play?
Maybe like 2.
In the same day, right?
Maybe. What the hell? Why?
Bro, first of all, niggas ain't on there. When I'm on, I ain't see nobody, or I ain't even see Izzy. And I know I think that's all Izzy
playing. Yeah.
Who else be playing that shit?
Shit besides Izzy?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't think we got nobody else on the 5, bro.
Bro.
Cabo, I don't think got it.
Nah, Calvin don't have it. Bro, who the fuck am I playing with? You know I'm not a random nigga.
A career.
Even a career, bro. I don't even like that. Maybe I just need to just get back into it. I guess it might have just been like, I ain't giving it a chance. My niggas ain't know I ain't giving it no chance.
Yeah, that's how I be.
Bro.
That's how I be with
That's
them.
what that one
Yeah,
was. Like, I tried playing and I'm like, yo, I think I told you. No, it was 2 days. It wasn't 2 times in 1 day. It was 2 days. The first day I was like, all right, it's all right, man. And then the second day I'm like, man, niggas ain't knowing I can't even play the park, man. That's how I usually get nice. I get nice from being with y'all niggas in the park. And then go into career whenever I'm bored. Can't do that.
Cuz need to control that. I wonder if he got 2K.
Who need to control it?
King.
Yeah, nah.
That's the way it is. He kill me every time. What's good, cuz? Had to lock in. Took that dub right home, you feel me? Yep. 31-21. 31-21. Yep, held him under the 24 points. What you doing, bro? Yeah, I couldn't understand what dude was saying. Oh, hell, hold on. Let me call you right back.
Yeah, I ain't hear that shit. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, hold on. I'll call you right back.
Hello. Hey, ma.
What up, mother?
Oh, they did. They games was done. They did all right. Both of them got texts. Yeah, technical foul. But Mir was able to play longer. Shy, they kicked her off because the other team was sitting there. The other team was just bugging. The other team parents was bugging. It wasn't even the team. It was the parents. Shy's did and Mir's did. He had a game tonight. Oh, okay.
You tired?
Sound like she tired.
Why? Do you need something? Screwed it on right. I said, well, do you need something?
You don't gotta go to all of them. It don't even matter. And
What you
tomorrow,
gonna do when you in Delaware? Huh? What you gonna do when you in Delaware? Yeah. You here
I
and you
invite you
trying to
to
figure out how
once
to
in a blue.
navigate.
Exactly. So that'll be a once in a blue thing, man. Philadelphia. Yeah, but yeah, you ain't gotta keep on using up a bunch of gas.
How is that going?
How's what going? House hunting?
Yes.
I ain't buying nothing yet, so that should tell you everything.
The houses that you looked at wasn't good. None of them was good.
I looked at 4 on Saturday. 2 of them were no, and then 2 of them were nice, but they had so many offers already.
Oh yeah,
I was like, ain't even no sense. So
What's
why
the
they still
and for
showing it
like
after
those
a
2
certain amount of
houses
offers?
were huh?
I said I don't know why they still showing it after a certain amount of offers.
Yeah. And it's not like I was getting butterflies in my stomach when I saw them. They were just the best out of the 4.
Oh okay. Well,
um
you know that ain't doing.
what's the market like down there? Like, are they cheaper? Way cheaper?
I wouldn't say way cheaper. It's not that they're way cheaper. It's
No
that you
tax.
get more for your money. You get more land,
Yeah.
more room, all of that. So
So, like, what type of houses you looking at?
I really want a single family home. I don't want no kind. I don't want anything that's attached to another house.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
So
And what? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me write it in my phone real quick.
What city is that, man?
I've been looking in Wilmington, Newark, and Bear.
And what else?
Wilmington, Newark, and Bear.
You got a range that you looking for? Like the price range?
Up to 250.
How many beds?
At least 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms.
At least 2 full single family. What is that? Just a
And
house.
you doing this because you want to be down there, right?
It's only 2 houses
I'm
in
doing this
Wilmington.
because of my job.
Right.
Thank you.
Cause at that range, like the house next door is sold for like 260 something.
Yeah, yeah. But at the time, my credit wasn't all the way together.
No, I'm not saying you should have did it. I'm saying like that's probably like the price range.
Yeah, but it's not as much land.
Yeah.
Um, but I've been thinking about some stuff, so I'm just going to pray about it, wait for an answer, and then go from there. I really, right now, I feel like I need to get out of the Jersey because there's so many memories. So, like Philly, I don't have to go to Philly
Yeah.
unless I'm going to the store or something.
Yeah.
But Jersey, everything is still right here. But we'll see. I'm just waiting for answers.
Never mind. That ain't even a good one anyway. Why this thing keep on doing this?
Alrighty, people, what y'all doing?
No, I'm actually looking up houses now.
This was my first time back to camp. But it wasn't bad. My body remembers.
What, back to
How
boot
long
camp?
has it been? You hear me?
What you say?
How long has it been?
I didn't go all week, all last week, so it's been like 7 days because I didn't feel well.
Oh, that ain't too bad though, man.
No, not at all. I've stayed away longer. But I noticed I'm getting stronger. Like I could do the pull-ups, I could do 10 push-ups in a row, so I don't want to lose that momentum.
You're not really gonna be able to lose it, and you'll just be training yourself back into it. Once your body knows how to do it, it's not gonna forget it. It'll just be a little weaker until you get back to that. Why this thing is not showing the houses? It just got the.
What y'all on?
I'm on Redfin right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's the best one to go on because what's the other one?
Zillow or something.
Zillow, yeah. They show
That's what I was messing up on there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mom,
Yeah.
they got a house with 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,525 square foot, and on Millbrook Road for 180.
What area?
Newark.
I think I saw that when it was something about that when they only had pictures of the outside, right? Is that the one?
Um, yep, that's what it. Yep.
Yeah. So when you read through it, when you go and scroll down and read through it, it's a avid. So you gotta.
Oh, that's a fixer upper.
Yeah.
That's why they only doing the outside.
Yeah, how much is it?
More as 180. I would do that. Me personally, I would do that for.
Man, that shit's such a all the problems that you run into, man. If you can get this shit built or something
If I could
fresh,
get a house built, I'm good because I want them to build the basement and all.
Yeah, that's what I would rather do. Have a house built, but yeah.
Gotta find land for that. What was I doing? You said Bear, Delaware.
Yeah. Is that Tyson? All right, I just got here. Take a shower before they get home.
Okay,
alright.
there. I just found it. Love you
Well,
too. I
we,
found another one in Newark too. But you can look at it though. Let me see how to. Oh yeah, I can. I'm gonna just send you the ones that I see.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right,
hello.
love y'all.
Love you too.
Yeah.
That was the areas my mom was looking at. That was the areas my mom was looking at. I was just putting somewhere that I would save it. Alright, let me call you right back, Kenny Collins. Yeah, yeah, what's good, cuz? Nothing. I ain't even get to watch the video. Ended up on the phone with my mom. We like just hanging up. She not on the phone no more. Nah, not yet. Alright, I'll call you back. Watch.
Yo.
That's wild.
Oh, mom said that's one of the ones she went to see. It's not even nice.
That's wild.
That
He
was
said, right now you got three. Oh shit. Yeah, that's wild.
There ain't nothing else he could have said, niggas. Because if you was gonna say something else, you would have just said it. Who was that?
Mm, mm. God damn.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, yeah.
That's smart.
What up, cuz? That is fucking hilarious, yeah. Good old Tony Romo. Good job. Yeah, he would never say that shit to me. What? What, Romo? Oh. Hell no. Fuck Romo. I don't give a fuck about Romo. Hell no, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna smack him right in his mouth like a bitch. And then he gonna get hit again. Pop. You saw that you be seeing that slap in the face competition? That's how I do bro. I'm gonna powder my hands up and slap the shit out of him. They just had some dude on there had a big ass contusion on his face from that shit, man. Nah, I don't know how they could do that shit. Fuck that. I think that's the one I just sent mom.
The same one.
Say look, mom talking about some that's it's messed up in the inside.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Looking at these houses for my mom.
Oh, that was real nice on the inside. Hold on. Yeah.
Let me see. Where my job at? Where the fuck is my job at? It got to be in Dover. In Dover or in Camden. I know mom want to be close, but she might have to go a little further.
So why she gonna say you just sent this one? You sent that one too?
I don't think so.
That's funny as hell.
Nah, I ain't seen that one. I like that one though.
They live close, but
But mom just wanted a house though. It ain't
what she say
attached.
about the yard? I want to see the
I
yard.
think she want a little yard. Truly, got more shit than Redfin do right now.
Oh, that's the yard.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Truly got way more shit than Redfin right now. I want to hear this shit. You ain't watched that Tyre Nichols shit.
No.
Good, good, good. Don't watch it. Man, no point. Who the fuck says anything about that? Who the fuck is Tucker Carlson? Nobody give a shit about him. I ain't know Tucker Carlson was a fucking cop. Bro, you could probably go be a cop, man. You had charges before, right?
Got no felonies, nothing like that. Shit, I'm good.
Yeah, a couple of them that was cops in this joint. They had fucking charges, and I think they had felonies. Yo, this nigga shot a motherfucking a rocket into somebody's house. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, man?
You, what's good, guys? Want to say some more? You, Trey Trey. You. You good? You good? Alright, go ahead, girl. Yeah. Turn the light on, man. What? Yeah, grab something and just lay down, relax. Yeah. He got package. Package, right? I don't need to be getting my upgrade. I don't need to be getting my upgrade. Oh, is this a Dutch? Alright, so I probably got like 2 Dutches left. I can make something out of that.
Huh?
I said I probably got like 2 Dutches left. I can
Should
make
have hit,
something out
you can go
of
away anyway.
that. I told you I'm definitely gonna go check it out tomorrow. Tomorrow, see if shit around like 5:30,
I
5,
don't think,
5:30.
what's tomorrow, Tuesday? I don't think I got a game tomorrow.
And just go grab one. Fucking, you want to smoke this or you want to smoke that slow down?
Huh?
You want to smoke this
That shit is just like regular?
or the slow down?
That shit just like regular?
This is B shit.
That is still getting me high as fuck.
Yeah, you know it's good.
Yeah.
But I got a Dutch of this.
You want to smoke that shit. You want to be put down. That's all you want, man. Look, I can see it on your face.
I can't deny it.
I said that. You like, oh, you want to smoke this? I got a Dutch in this. Go ahead, bro. We good, man.
Got a Dutch of this. Bro, we could smoke that.
It's all good, man.
You
Go
sure?
ahead, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
I feel like you getting prepared to not be good. It's like,
No, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be
alright,
good.
man.
I know when to be like, all right.
Yeah.
Back
Are
it up
you
at this
super
moment.
hot? Is it super hot in here yet?
Nah, but you know what? Last time that shit snuck up on me, and I
Sit
didn't
down.
even realize it.
Look, you can go open the door for like 10 seconds.
Nah.
It changes the whole temperature
Actually, you
in
know
this
what? Let me do
motherfucker.
that. That way, it can build back up to the heat that it is now.
I felt it. Mm, God damn.
Bro, you do get a hot box in this bitch. If you wanna smoke somebody out real quick, they pissing you off, man. Just invite them down here and close the window.
No, I was fucked up with the clothes.
Just tell them to stay here. Get a smoke. What was
I
that?
was
The one
looking.
we had, the hair dryer.
Oh, they got a machete. Oh, it was a stick.
Don't hand it to me. Get out of here.
Why he just fucking with you? He goes square.
Because he wouldn't show him how to.
I want everyone to agree on this. Driving a motorcycle is really dangerous. Unfortunately, the reason why it is so dangerous is the other drivers on the road. If you don't check the road well when opening the car door, you could be in big trouble. Luckily, there's only a little discussion going on.
Oh.
Why is it?
Yeah, I'd have punched him right in the shit, yeah.
Listen, it's safer for me to be here than back there. I got hit in the rear before. I'm telling you, bud.
Yo, I would have hit that motherfucker, yo.
You want to fight? You want to fight? Pull over. We'll fight. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
See? Was he crazy for that?
Alright. Dude was wild.
He was wild.
Yeah. Alright.
Bro, damn it. And I fucking told myself to bring it down. I walked in the house and everything for this shit.
No, it's not. It's illegal here, but it's safer for me to be in the middle of the lane than this to get hit from the back. Red light, dude. Nobody's there. Motorcycle, bro. Chill. First of all, chill out, bro. It's not a big deal. Was I hurting anyone? Did I make anyone slam on the brakes? Who? Who was around?
Oh, fucking shit.
This whole thing, your dumb ass gonna be on YouTube.
Not even fucking thinking, man.
What if you would have hit me? You bail. Come on out. Let's go.
It would have been nice.
What, you think that's what you're gonna do?
Man, if you want to slide to the story,
No, you good.
a couple dollars. Man, what the fuck was I thinking, man?
No matter how dangerous the roads are, sometimes funny events can happen. Like a fight that started out of nowhere. In this video, you see a discussion that we cannot understand. Older men become much more angry in this situation. Let's see.
You white guy.
Dang,
white
bro.
guy. You good, bro? I'm gonna go down to, what's going on? Oh, shit.
You talking about right up the street? Yeah. Alright.
There are still too many drivers in traffic who do not know the pass priority rules. This situation sometimes causes accidents and sometimes fights. In this video, the biker whose right of way was taken away shows his anger by punching the vehicle. Later, he regrets punching. It is normal to have accidents and fights in traffic, but it is interesting that such incidents occur even in a small parking lot. This old man shouldn't have angered a biker.
You can't see? Dude, I've got diminished eyesight. You need to have your eyes checked, homie.
Drivers who just got their license are like a hand grenade with the pin pulled out. You never know when it will hit whom. This biker is pretty unlucky today. Driving in the morning is enjoyable and safer, but at night all the drunk people look for a biker to fight. This group of bikers unfortunately falls victim to these old men. The discussion starts from a useless topic and never ends.
Both. Both.
Obviously, you must have stepped on the property. All these little girls crying. Welcome to the neighborhood, Karen. Well, you don't smell right. You don't smell right, Karen. You don't smell right, Karen. Okay. They're watering the plants like they're supposed to, Karen. Walking away.
That's Junior.
He was savage. They made up some whole wrestling federation about him and shit. The dude called him the one that was talking shit.
Slick Rick.
What's up, my guy? You finished already? You finished already? What's up? Can you get something to drink? What? Girly's food? Is mommy here? Girly's food? Where's Girly's food? Why you want to know? In the microwave. Right. Oh my goodness. Good. Your voice getting deeper, man. Your voice getting deeper, man. You stay young, man. I can hear this shit dropping in. I'm mad as hell, man. Bro, can you twist it up? What's up with one of the dudes quitting? Nah, they done switched one of the leagues to 24 hours. They send this shit? Nobody don't send shit. Yeah, I ain't know this shit. No, 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 no. Wow. Wow. T-Sign. T-Sign. pissed me off that I was mad as hell for a second.
Oh, you good now?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to do a free something. Nigga gonna try to select the first one. Nigga hit me up at 12 something this afternoon. These niggas went to 24-hour sump, so they swimming tonight sometime, like 10 or 11 o'clock. I'm gonna be on by it. Fucking,
Either we play
nigga
now.
didn't hit me back until fucking 7:42. I hit him up at 40, so he hit me back at 7:42. Like, yo, what's good? I'm like, what's good? You ready to rock? He was like, I'm on my way home. I said, how long before you get home? This nigga talk about something he not gonna be back for hours, but told the commissioner he was ready to play. Next he talk about something here. I'm like, no, he's not here. I said he never told me what time he gonna be home.
I feel like don't be trying to have his back, bro.
So he gonna come back like I'll be home in an hour. I'm like, well, it's gonna be 2 weeks. How long is this thing, man? Oh. Yeah. Yo, sit your dumb ass down. What's wrong with you? I've been playing with this thing for weeks. I'm reading the worst player on my whole team. Just ruining my whole offense.
Who you talking about? Yep.
My tight end.
Lisa?
Nah, I just played from somebody else's team. Yeah, cause my tight end gotta be like the player because
I was about to say, he gotta be slow as hell. Oh, Dallas? You did. I do remember you playing the game in your tight end. He was Jason Witt.
Yep.
All of them.
That's all I got out there. Jason fucking.
I don't know why motherfuckers
He hit
do
81.
man.
I don't even believe that either.
For the tight end?
I don't even believe it.
Who could catch?
The one this
Slow ass tight end? I'm trying to see what the hell they doing, bro.
Yeah. Found this drink with like 0 calories. Yeah. It's some type of the weed is not as nasty as this shit is. Some type of like fucking what?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
The one that I got.
You talking about the fruit type thing?
Bro, the one that I got, let me tell you.
You got the bottle right here?
Nah, I got a little bit upstairs. I'll break them down. Fucking
I just want to see if I got this shit.
Fucking this shit tastes like Tahitian tea.
That's good, because Tahitian fruit got a lot of fucking sugar in it. That's fucking shit right there.
Bro, I'm tripping like, yo, this shit is not good. You know how it's like a bland or nasty, like aftertaste and those type of drinks?
Yeah, because it's like
like diet.
Yeah.
Bro, it tastes like Tahitian tea.
Yo, whoever this is fucking hilarious, yo.
That video call shit never works.
What you know, that duo shit? I don't use that shit.
That shit would never work, yeah.
Unless somebody called me, man. I ain't never trying to call somebody.
What up, babe? Nothing, what you up to? You in the kitchen? Can you video call me real quick so you can show me that bottle of the sparkling water or whatever? Yeah, I'll call you right back.
I fuck with them. I don't know if I ever had that one.
Thank you, dude.
That's the black cherry.
I'm all proud of it and stuff. Like, that's some good joke.
Where you find that one at?
What is that, Sam's Club? Huh? Walmart. Good.
Not the Xavier come from Walmart too.
What's the Xavier?
Those are like the soda E ones. The root beer one.
Yeah, but that John Cena show hit 100%.
I know they got like a pineapple one.
Thank you, baby.
They have all sorts of flavors, yeah. Alright, love you.
Alright, love you. You good? You need anything? Yeah.
I need to see it. If I can find any of them in Sam's, I can get a box of them. I know some shit.
That's the Asian people who say they be making the pointless ass videos too. What the? Yeah, it was good, cuz. I'm about to play this nigga, man. The Colt. That league, the one that you say he just beat you.
I thought he quit.
He came back.
He bugged. You got to YouTube it?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys.
Nah, me talking about this.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
No, on YouTube.
They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line.
This nigga runs 99% of the time.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The Cowboys had 8 and 3 now, and they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play.
This is caught inside the 15.
Who the hell, bro?
And he's going to
he
be
caught that
down
dude.
just
The niggas
outside the 10. Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there. First down, Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Second and 1 from the 2. Now back to the ground with Elliott. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short. Now Prescott. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
I could be able to do it.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. To throw from his end zone. Franks got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. They find some open field here. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ready, set.
A give for Taylor running right side. And some room to work. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Back to Taylor on first down. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 63 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone.
And he'll get into the end zone and touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 29 yards. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On 2nd and 7, Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving.
I'm streaming. So I don't want to hear nothing.
Nasty Biscuit TV say I'm 34 with a 13 and a 7-year-old
I
son.
don't know how much time was left.
I'm saying, like, once you're 34, you ain't. Okay, Nasty Biscuit. Let me tell you something. If the bitches would have kept all my kids, I'd have had over 10 kids.
Look at True Life. What they talking about? He's talking about.
I had kids, I was almost 20.
There you go. Okay.
Who said that? I want to see what his thing is. What is it? True Life.
Life story.
He ain't got a picture of himself either. The picture tell the truth.
Email us, True Life.
Send a picture of yourself. True Life ain't have a kid till you was almost 40.
He holds some pictures.
You was locked up?
Email.com.
He had to be locked up. How do motherfuckers not get these hoes pregnant? I don't be trying to get them pregnant.
Yeah. It's a good one. But is it on the borderline a good way? Well, stop smoking. Hit it again. Stop smoking. Look, you got a whole 8-gallon water right there.
Yep. That's why I just said fuck it, man.
I'm saying you don't have to worry about having a child. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I don't look at you less of a man that much.
Shepherd's bar or something.
But not everybody
A chicken cobbler.
wants, or at least in Marcus' case, it's his plan. So
You don't want to.
I didn't say that on
That boy got so
He
many
doesn't
little
want
suit
one
jackets
now.
ready.
I think he knows what he's doing.
He always buys some baby suit jacket the same size.
Why do you think he's holding on to him?
No, Marcus, good luck with that. But I'm saying,
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious
Thank
AT&T
you,
Stadium. Tonight we've got
Like
a
you
great
said.
Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts
Hey,
and the
no.
Dallas Cowboys.
Nervous, huh? It looked like you was into it like that. Like, hey, what's about to happen? Oh my God.
Picture up there?
I think he does like he might be albino. No, why you
What is that about
I
everybody?
don't know why that
ain't
nigga
watching
always
people.
posting
When you
that
ain't got
nigga.
the picture, it'd be hard. But look at the picture. Look at him. That's a motherfucking cancer patient. How the fuck is he gonna have some kids?
God.
Hell no, you ain't got no kids. There's a lot of niggas here with no somebody ain't got
Stop.
no
Don't
kids.
listen to him. You know that's a joke.
Hey, man.
Man.
You're not responsible, dog.
That shit done disconnected again.
They did it again?
Yep.
It's on his end.
Yeah.
Look, see more. Look, Sal 319. Here's the thing: you can have them earlier
Sal
in life,
319.
and there's a lot of people who have them later in life when they've gone through all that stuff and they so.
People who have
I
kids
prefer the
later in life
What would not one of them?
are people who finally got a job. I know the most important message. Right. I know the most important message. That was about a 25. I know the most important message you can give a baby.
32 no kids. Look, all of them are saying it. All in their 30 to 40 no kids.
It don't matter what age you are. Everybody needs to know this. This is the most important.
Nabi puts it on the deck. He'll hang and he'll hit. And one. Yudawan Nabi with the bucket as he drives to the rim. He's really been a three-point shooter, as I mentioned. This time, goes to the right hand, the lefty finishes the play.
Yeah, attacking the closeouts right there. Obviously, the Lakers staying home with the shooters. The Nets have missed a few contested threes, but a smart play and an excellent play by Watanabe.
Here comes Westbrook,
PA
9 points.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Dallas Cowboys. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's Franks. That's complete to John Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Franks. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. On the move past the 40. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 59 yards. And the Colts go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. And there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Oh my God!
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Why would he do that?
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a
Hey,
pretty decent gain.
He probably did it.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They go to Elliott again. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. As good running gets them to about the 44.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play.
Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Inside give to Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Prescott had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I don't know how he's doing that position.
Michael Gallup, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
I thought he on every pick like that. Like, he's really good.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Setting up play action. Franks. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up a 1st down.
Here we go. 52 pressure.
First and 10, Taylor now. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Franks. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Franks. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Franks now. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And got his man complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Marr is good. It's up at 10. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal, because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
Different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Franks. Able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, Franks. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
A first down throw. Here's Franks. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 25 yards that time.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
You can't throw it for it, man.
And then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to take another shot here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now his 2nd down throw. Here's Franks. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because
this is intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected.
His bullseye off like a motherfucker. He'd have had a baby by now. That ain't nothing to be ashamed of. You see people up there proud? There is still...
Instead, it's 2nd down.
I was about to put CD right there. Yeah, but that other dude is a rookie.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
The give is to Elliott. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there.
We're gonna have to.
Grew up in a more responsible situation. So I give him a pass for being 27 with no kids. He grew up in a responsible situation.
That's his son tonight.
Responsible situation too. No, you didn't. You grew up chopping down trees. Am I bullshit? No. The man used to chop down trees with his dad. Am I right?
We just gonna do it pretty soon.
I'm saying, you really should be real healthy.
I'm mad because
that's probably why you sweat.
I was about to take the lead, man.